But I'm trying to get to the hot springs where heated source water just keeps pumping out of the ground and has done for eternity, and sort of all sorts built around it. I mean, it's been minimised now, but I've drunk this water. I've got a couple of empty bottles with me so I can have some for the rest of the day. It's quite magical. Here is the lady of the city. Here's Sofia, all the way up there. I mean, what a thing this is, look. And now what I'm referring to as the heating water anyway, but there's so much. I'm going to come back here in about a week and spend a little bit more time. I've actually been here, some other work. I mean, look, wherever you look, this is actually an active market. It's not as nice as you'd imagine it might be, I'll be honest with you there. The market inside now, but I would imagine at one point it was a big cattle market or something like that. So, okay, here we are at the at the natural water springs. But I've just got to show this thing here. Well, I've got a feeling that this, just by the look of it, had something to do with water. It's a museum now, but I would say this was the water. I mean, look, what the very, very merry is this. Let's get a bit nearer. I mean, even look at the paving here. The way the mosaic paving just makes these absolutely beautiful patterns. Just the amount of work that goes into that. I mean, come on. Wow. And there are sort of ornate waterworks all over the world. We've still got a dome with an aerial there. Let's have a little look at it. There we go. You can clearly see that that's an aerial and not a flagpole. In fact, look, it's got the classic little knobbly conductory bit. Someone's going to tell me that's something modern, maybe. Who knows? But the dome, and I would imagine it would have been for maybe, I am only imagining, for sorting the waters out. Wow! 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 Bulgaria, Sofia, wow! Just round the corner from this incredible building, just across here, at the springs. Now, they actually, the springs have all been, tamed, I guess, to make sure that they appear through lovely copper pipes. And it is really actually quite hot, if I remember. And it's getting nearer. What an amazing thing to just have in the middle of the city. This is people come and collect it en masse. They just take it and they sell it as well. There's a business in this, but no one's being charged for it. No one's being charged to come here. Now, I've got a couple of bottles to collect for myself, but I'm just that's like properly hot. That's not short. That's as hot, I can hold my hand in for maybe that long. And at the top, not that long at all. It's already cooling a little as it gets down here, but that's properly hot water. And I'm going to get involved with it. I mean, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm taking my top off. I'm quite literally going to properly wash my face and neck in it. Wow, that's lovely. I've had it doesn't taste sulphurous in any way. Tasting the water is a weird, I can maybe sense some mineraliness. I mean, I've got a couple of empty, sadly, plastic bottles. It's the worst thing you can put good water in. But it's not going to last very long and I don't have any glass capture devices with me. Always drink out of glass if you can. Clean your water, put it into glass. But good water feels light, and this just feels, I mean, it's hot, but not so hot I can't drink it. It's like perfect cup of tea temperature, I'd say. Right, now I've got to do a bit of voiceovering this today, quite shortly, so that water is definitely 100% going to make these vocal cords shine. Make this the longest video in the world, but just looking at the sea, look, look at these stones, right? Just these one of these stones alone. It's got to be bought here on a horse. How many horses? How much hay? How much water? Where from? Is that possible to build something? If you're moving stuff around by horse and cart, I'm really sorry, you ain't knocking up this stuff. You won't have the wherewithal. You're in the wooden house bracket. And I know what I see when I come out here. Look at this. I mean, these buildings all make you feel small. I'm going to go back to the church over there and see if we can get some nice Orthodox singing. One last look at Sofia. Wow, looks very like, facially, it looks like the Statue of Liberty to me. I'm going to go down this way. There's a very, very ancient church here. I mean, hugely ancient. Look at it. That's been found within the ruins that were discovered when they were excavating for more subway stations. So look. Of course, this is all put down to Roman, right? Which I've got my debates, right? I really do have. The bells are still ringing over there, but I've just missed the big bells. It's a nice sort of AM walk. And just this church is Bobby Dazzler. I mean, look at it. This does look like it's made out of some sort of coral, actually. Something a little bit lighter than other buildings. And it's just stunning, look. So I'm going to go in. And the thing about it is, yeah, please do. So if somebody wants to take a picture of me, or not. I mean, something that I feel should be almost a responsibility in life is if you walk past a building that's got giant lions in front of it, you got to film it. I mean, look at the scale of this. It's ridiculous. We do have the lions in London. The lions are everywhere. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more lioning going on in them old days. Let's have another little look at something. I mean, look, what a Bobby Dazzler. What an absolute stunner. Here in the centre of town, the tram system works. It's like €2 or something to go pretty much wherever you want, and they take priority. So yeah, this is literally the heart of town, the very West Endy, and I living on this street. In fact, that up there is the delightful rooftop balcony to my home. Well, my Airbnb. The buildings in Bulgaria, a lot of them are properly old, right? So even when you turn up at a B&B, don't be initially shocked when you get into the building. I'm not going to bother showing you all the way up, and I'm not going to show you the entrance code, but I'm at my building now, which is here. Right, and I've got, covered the camera, I've got an entrance code to get in. Right, and so once I'm in, I'm just going to... You're kind of greeted with this, yeah? Now don't be disappointed. Most of the buildings are like this, right? And then, you know, it shows you, I mean, look at the post boxes. It shows you how old this really is. I'm actually leaving my Airbnb, but I just wanted to show you what I got in central Sofia, right? So you've got a lovely front room. Yeah, absolutely everything immaculate, clean and tidy. Lovely bedroom, which this hasn't been made by the host. This has been remade by me, just so that I can actually turn those lights off. Look, save the power. These have just, it's been made good by me on leaving, because I wanted to show you the little film, because I wanted to really show you is this. And it's silent actually. Well, I can hear the Hoover. If I shut that door now, and we can't hear the Hoover. If you shut this door here, and we're in the middle, that's silent. Right, it's got aircon in both rooms. But we're in the middle of the heart of Sofia. This is like, you know, the equivalent to Soho. Look at the view of these mountains over here. It's rare to be this high and get this amazing vista. Last night the main football stadium where they won was over there. The moon rises there. It's just spectacular. So yeah, Airbnb in Sofia. The host is a guy called Arthur. He's got a couple of flats here. I've stayed in 2. They've all been really good. I'm happy. I hope you're happy too. Join me for more adventures in Bulgaria.